Oh my God, call 911.
Me?
Yes.
God, I was wrong. He really is dying.
Oh, dear. Horrible things are in store for Kay and Fox and Miguel. Horrible, horrible things.
Look, I am touched that you got out of bed and came here from the hospital just to marry me. But it's not going to happen, okay? You're still too weak. You should be back in bed.
I love you. Way too much to wait any longer. Whitney, you think you can rustle up a bouquet for the bride before Judge Riley gets here?
No, don't. No, we're not going to get married right now.
Why? I love you. You love me. Tess, talk to me here. And once Judge Riley gets here, what's to stop us from getting married? So proud of you for stepping up. Even when their own parents just turned their back on her.
I can't believe they were going to let the state bury her.
And you had no legal authority to stop them, even though you were Ray's partner.
The bigots of the world will lose their battle someday. Everyone deserves civil rights, sweetheart. Everyone.
Instead, I had to plead with Ray's family to let me plan her funeral. I had to beg to take care of the woman I loved.
Her parents, they'll pay one day. No parent should ever turn their back on their child.
Eve and Julian will be shocked to hear my news about their son.
Thank you for coming, Chief Bennett.
Of course. Not only am I here to show support for you, Ray Thomas was a murder victim. And even though it sounds like Pulp Fiction, it's true that the killers usually show up at their victims' funerals. And I'm willing to bet the killer's here right now.
Her killer's already in jail. Ray was killed by Luis.
What the hell?
How the mighty have fallen.
Barney, what the hell is your problem?
You, pal. I hate cops that go bad, and rape and murder is as bad as it gets.
Oh, come on. I'm being set up.
No. You're going down.
What does that mean?
You'll find out soon enough.
Luis is going to get the death penalty if I lose this case.
No. That can't happen. I love Luis. I can't lose him.
Breathe in, breathe out. You keep me alive. You are my passion for life.
Simone, you know how the judicial system works. Okay, you're innocent until proven guilty.
Luis is guilty. He killed Ray on the same night she called him and said she had information on Fancy's first attacker.
The DA is building a case against Luis. But if new evidence comes to light, well, then we'll have to pursue that too.
Of course you will. You'll do anything to get your friend off the hook. Besides, she was just a lesbian, right? I'm sure you and all the homophobes on the force are glad that there's one less of us to hate.
Simone, that's not true, and you know it.
Please, next you'll be bombing Provincetown.
Simone, I mean, we know that you're just broken up about losing Ray, but you know that Sam's an honorable man and he's going to do the right thing.
Honey, would I be best friends with Sam if he was a bigot?
Whatever. Louise killed Ray. How else would his St. Christopher's medal be covered in her blood? Oh, my God, Ray. My poor Ray.
Oh,
Fancy, hey, it's Sam. Look, I know you wanted to be here at the funeral, but this case is more important. What I want you to do is I want you to go back to the station. I want you to go over Luis's arrest record, right? I want you to make sure everything is letter perfect, okay? I don't want this case thrown out on a technicality that the department was trying to help him out. Got it? Good. Julian, surprised to see you here.
I'm here to support Eve.
And to get under TC's skin, no doubt.
Well, that's his problem, isn't it? Besides, Valerie has something she wants to share with Eve and myself. It's a rather personal matter.
Just don't try to upset TC, okay?
I trust that you will do what's right concerning Ray's murder.
As Fox's father-in-law, I'll do the best I can.
Well, then, speaking of Fox, I also trust you'll do what's right concerning Miguel running him down in cold blood.
This is an ongoing investigation. That's all I have to say.
Well, then, allow me. Miguel, you see, is guilty of trying to kill my son. The evidence in Fox's eyewitness statement attests to that. Neither I nor the DA are going to rest until Miguel Lopez Fitzgerald is punished to the full extent of the law.
(911) Yes, I have an emergency. We need an ambulance.
What happened?
Okay, everything's fine. We might not need the ambulance.
You passed out. No, we need the ambulance. You have to go back to the hospital.
No, I don't.
Yes,
I
you
just
do.
got a little lightheaded, darling. I'm fine. Honestly, really, there's no need.
No, now's not the time to be stubborn, okay?
I'm not stubborn, Kay. I'm determined. Listen, Simone is your best friend, and I want to be there to help you support her at Ray's funeral. There's no need for an ambulance. Are you sure? Okay, yeah, thank you for holding. We might not need the ambulance after all. Okay, thanks. Listen, if you want, I can drive you to the hospital while they go to the funeral. Dying is part of living. I want to keep doing what I normally would be doing for as long as I can.
Okay, fine. We will go to Ray's funeral, but afterwards I want Dr. Russell to examine you, okay?
Fair enough.
That's fine.
Fox looks like a dead man walking. And I've seen enough to know.
We're not going to get married, Jared.
Tess, why?
That's why, right there. No. That's fine. You've got to get back to the hospital. Dr. Russell said that you can't do anything to strain yourself.
Look, I'm willing to postpone our wedding night, but there's no reason that I can't sit here and say I do.
Look, Jared, I would be just, too worried about you to enjoy getting married.
Tess, come on. It'll be fine.
You know what? Saying it doesn't make it so. Now, I'm just going to arrange it so that you can get back to the hospital.
No.
Excuse me.
Tess, please, marry me first. I love you way too much to wait any longer.
Jared, I'm afraid you're going to have to wait.
Why?
Because Ray's funeral is today. And actually, Whitney and I were about to leave when the two of you came in.
Oh, Whitney, I'm sorry. I was so psyched to marry Tess, I completely forgot about Ray's funeral.
Oh, honey, it's okay. I understand.
Yeah, baby, the early morning caller was Jared. I got so busy trying to sneak him out of the hospital that I totally blanked out about Ray's funeral, too.
Oh, wait, no, that's totally fine. I mean, it's not like I was suspicious or anything. I just figured, it's work-related or something like that.
All right. We'll compromise here.
Okay.
We'll go with you to the funeral, and then I'll go back to the hospital, and we'll call Judge Riley and have him meet us there.
Guess I don't have a choice, right?
No.
Okay, let's do this.
All right.
Okay. am I supposed to do? I mean, I can only avoid marrying Jared for so long, Whitney.
There's nothing you can do. I mean, you have to marry Jared, or the blackmailer's going to tell everyone that little Ethan is really Ethan's son.
You still love Louise?
As a friend.
Nothing more.
Not this again.
What, Sheridan?
Please don't be like Chris and Fancy, thinking that I'm still in love with Luis, because I'm not. I just want to help prove that he's innocent of rape and murder. But given my history with Luis, they think that I'm still out to win him back.
Which you want?
No, I just want to stand by his side, just like you stood by Teresa's side, even though you were married to Gwen.
A lot of good that did my marriage.
Well, I'm not going to lose Chris over Luis. Just like Fancy shouldn't worry that she's going to lose Luis over me. If she still wants him back, I don't know. I'm losing track.
All right, well, one thing's for sure. Luis is not going to be around to be in anyone's personal life if I don't get the DA to back off on asking for the death penalty if he's convicted.
You have to, Ethan. Luis can't die over something that he didn't do.
Oh, God, Sheridan.
What?
The DA only asks for the death penalty in 2 instances. One, when they're absolutely convinced that the person charged is guilty. And number 2, when the crimes committed are so heinous that the death penalty seems justifiable.
I'm not getting what you're really saying.
Luis's immediate concern is that the DA seeking the death penalty sends a signal to cops that Luis is what they detest the most. A fellow officer who betrayed his badge and attacked one of their own.
So are you saying a cop would avenge Fancy's rape on their own?
Show no mercy doing it.
Oh, my God.
I think we need to get Luis in protective custody as soon as possible. Because a bad cop could just see him as fair game.
Hey, I have some news about your lawyer for you. Ethan? Well, that was the news, Luis. Your lawyer can't help you avoid your punishment. You're gonna get exactly what you deserve for raping Cadet Crane and murdering that Leslie. One way or another, you're going down.
Sweetheart?
What is this, another intervention?
No, I just came by to see how you're doing.
I'm fine. Not that you care.
Of course we care. Sweetheart, I just want you to be happy.
Then leave me alone. Spike makes me happy because he's the one person who truly loves me. He doesn't love you. He uses you.
Sweetheart, why don't you come home with us afterwards? You need to be away from Spike for a little while.
Okay, I told you to leave me alone. I came here to support Simone, and once the funeral's over, I'm going home to my husband.
At least we tried.
Yeah, and we're going to keep trying until she's home with us where she belongs.
As you know, Endora, we witches can't go inside a church and live to tell the tale. And so Mummy has the very latest in dark side technology ready. So we will be able to hear every word that's said and see every tear that's shed. Isn't that fun? Isn't it now? Voila! I give you NBC, the Netherworld Broadcasting Corporation. Isn't it impressive? Endora? Endora, where did she go? Oh, no. Oh, she's inside the church. Oh, she's doomed. Of course, her human half allows her to be in a holy place. Nevertheless, Endora, get back out here at once. Ooh, they're not even singed. I don't know what the boys in the basement are going to say about this.
My goodness, Fox, you look awful.
Thank you, Pilar. Gosh, you should volunteer at a nursing home. You can make patients feel better about themselves.
I'm sorry, that didn't
No,
come
I'm
out.
sorry. I know. I'm having a bad hair day. Did you see that?
Yeah.
You know, I'm starting to think Fox really is sick. Those treatments Dr. Russell prescribed, they're making him violently ill. And you saw his hair fall out.
Well, but if he does get better, then Kay won't feel guilty for leaving him to be with you and Maria.
Yeah, well, I wouldn't bet on it. I mean, Kay's more determined than ever to stay with Fox, and if he does die, she may just want to live with his memory.
I got you a rather rude message questioning what was in the IV Nurse Stephens gave you. She's adamant that it was the placebo. It wasn't some sort of drug cocktail that Eve prescribed.
Oh, then why am I throwing up like a model trying to lose 15 pounds? Why is my hair falling out in ridiculously large clumps?
It's stress. I mean, living a lie 24 hours a day has to take a toll.
Yeah, maybe. Hey, at least I'm not impotent.
Good for you. And good for Kay, too.
Look, I would just like to know, am I taking the placebo or the real treatment?
Would you just relax and be glad that things are up and running again? And as for your hair loss, I've been told that bald is in these days. Excuse me, I should go speak to Eve. Valerie?
Valerie's waiting to update us on her progress in searching for our son.
I hope it's good news.
Very good news.
I'm all for Eve and Julian trying to find their son. But there's no way I'm gonna let Julian take Eve away from me again.
Why don't you go sit down? You know, it was a strain for you to walk in here.
Tess, I'm fine. But if you want me to sit, I will.
I do.
That's right. Practice your marriage vows for later.
How are you not going to marry Jared after the funeral, Teresa?
I don't know. Let's just focus on Simone.
Hey, sweetie. Oh, everything looks so beautiful. I know Ray would have loved it.
Ray would still be alive if your brother hadn't killed her.
Simone, honey, please.
Luis didn't do this. I mean, he was set up just like Miguel. I don't buy that, Teresa. Both of your brothers are trouble. Ray was on to Luis, and she paid for it with her life.
Miss Russell?
Yes.
I'm Dylan. I'm one of the bartenders from the Blue Note. Can I speak to you in private?
Anything to get away from her. I know she's hurting Whitney, but she's known my brother her whole life, so she has to know that he didn't do this. You believe Luis is innocent, don't you?
Yeah, this is Ethan Winthrop, Luis Lopez Fitzgerald's attorney. Can I have the DA, please?
I should have known. Fancy, can we talk? You can talk till you're blue in the face, but I'm not listening. I have work to do. That's right, honey. Show your true colors.
Well, I got a call in to the DA.
You know, this wouldn't be happening to Luis if Fancy hadn't turned him in. If she loved him like she says she does, she would have helped him stay on the run like I was doing.
Well, it must have been a tough decision for her, Sheridan. I mean, from what I hear, she's trying very hard to become a cop. If she deliberately let Luis go, could have ruined her career.
Yeah. Thinking of herself first as usual. Typical.
Fancy tells me that you two aren't exactly getting along lately.
No, we're not. I just can't deal with her when she's like this.
Like what, exactly?
A stark raving lunatic who's gone overboard for Luis. She is whacked, Ethan. Seriously off kilter.
So I shouldn't believe Fancy when she says that you're trying to win Luis back?
You are my passion for life.
Okay, well, don't keep us in suspense. First of all, the information I have is from a very reliable source. So reliable that I am 100% certain that it is accurate.
So did you find out why our son's foster records were blacked out?
No. But nonetheless, it's good news. Your son is in harmony.
Oh, my God.
Really?
I wanted to speak to you about Ray.
Did she know you?
No, but Ray gave me something the night that she wound up being
killed.
She gave me some information that she wanted you to have.
Some information?
That's what she said.
Wait, Ray did mention she had some information on the Peeping Tom before she went to call the police. Is that what she gave you? Information on who's the Peeping Tom?
So Fancy's wrong. You're not after Luis.
I can't believe you're asking me this.
I'm just curious. Sheridan, when I said that Luis was facing the death penalty, you said that you couldn't lose him like a woman who was in love with him.
I didn't know my tone was being scrutinized.
Sheridan, can you really blame me for asking?
No. No, I can't blame you. I blame Fancy because my niece is losing her mind. I'm not after Luis. I'm married to Chris. James is my adoptive son. We are happy together, blissfully happy. And I don't know why Fancy is accusing me of doing these horrible things when I have been nothing but steadfast with Luis, and she has been all over the place. She needs help, Ethan, more help than any of us can give her.
Why does she think that you are still in love with Luis?
She can convince herself of anything. Remember what she did to Pretty?
I'd rather not.
Well, you have to. Because if she is capable of doing what she did to Pretty, she is capable of anything.
Get up, Flo Fitz. I'm not finished with you yet.
Hey, what's going on?
Cadet Crane. Some of us on the force decided he should pay for disgracing the department after killing that gay woman and raping you.
Hey, beat it before I report you to Chief Bennett.
Okay. But I'm not alone.
Oh, my God. Luis, are you all right? Do you need a doctor?
No, it's fine. Knocked the wind out of me, that's all.
God, that bastard! I'm gonna report him.
No. Let's not do that. Then his buddies are just gonna gang up on me.
But this is wrong. Harney's a cop.
Yeah, it doesn't matter. He thinks I've betrayed the badge, and it's only gonna get worse unless I can prove I'm innocent. Which isn't gonna happen if I'm locked up in here. Let me go so I can prove I'm innocent.
Oh, Luis.
No, Fancy, if you love me, let me go.
If our son's in harmony, then it's going to be just a matter of time before Valerie finds him and reunites us with him.
I can't wait.
I can't either. Now, I better check on Simone before the service starts.
Don't do it.
Do what?
Use a search for your son and try to get Eve back with you. it's not going to work, don't do it.
PC, I have no idea what you're talking about.
What I'm talking about, once a Crane, always a Crane. You and your family are nothing but evil.
Simone, Father O'Hara is ready to begin.
No, it's okay. We'll talk after the service.
Simone, Dr. Russell. Sorry I didn't get here sooner. Deadlines. Ray was a very special person.
I didn't realize you knew her.
Yeah, we've both been busy with our careers these past few years, but before that, we were very close.
Vincent's here.
Yep. Let's hope as a friend and not as a tabloid reporter out to exploit a lesbian murder.
Well, I thought you had warmed to him since you hired him to help you find out who the blackmailer is.
He's okay.
Well, Valerie told me that he's actually more than okay. Supposedly he's pretty good in bed.
What? He's good in bed? I don't see it.
What don't you see?
Well, girl talk, but I guess Valerie said that Vincent's really good in bed, and I'm just saying I don't see it. So.
You're the best.
Valerie doesn't know the half of it.
Will everyone please take their seats?
How you holding up?
Fine, how are you doing?
Just thinking about my situation.
You need to stop thinking about it and get rid of whoever this guy is. And before he messes up things with Whitney and Miles.
Yeah, well, I'm working on
it. And God shall wipe away all tears from their eyes, and there shall be no more death, neither sorrow or crying, neither shall there be any more pain, for the former things are passed away.
You know, Ray's death isn't the last one we shall see in Harmony's near future. No, Endora. The Grim Reaper is coming back for someone else. Hey, can you guess who it is?
Go now in peace, and may the grace of our Lord Jesus Christ be with you. Amen.
Thank you, Father O'Hara. That was a beautiful service.
Just remember, Simone, our loved ones may die, but love itself lives on.
I will.
Bye for now, Ray. Only for now.
I'm so glad you came to accept Simone for who she is.
Honey, having a stroke was a godsend. It made me take a really hard look at my life, at what matters and what doesn't matter. Love matters. Family and friend matters. And I love you, honey. I love you and our daughters. And I will love you when you find your son.
TC.
Simone, honey, we love you so much.
We always will.
You know, you Russells are an amazing family. You know, after everything that's happened these past few years, not only are you still standing, you're thriving.
I guess we are at that, aren't we?
Yeah, I remember Ray saying how much she used to love Simone. And Chad's always talking about how much he loves Whitney.
Chad is a keeper. He couldn't stop loving Whitney even when it didn't seem right.
Yeah. That's the kind of man Chad is. Can't quit true love. Can you, man?
There was, something that you didn't say before that has been bothering me.
When you said that Luis was innocent, I didn't answer you.
Luis didn't kill Ray, Whitney. He didn't. And Ethan is going to prove that.
What happened between Fancy and Pretty is ancient history. It's got no bearing on her relationship with you.
I disagree. What happened with Pretty just shows what Fancy is capable of.
I would hate to think that that was still true.
In all these years, have you ever known me to be capable of what Fancy's accusing me of?
No.
Then do you honestly think I would do something so vile as to use Marty's memory to lure Luis back to me?
No, I don't.
Then isn't it obvious that I am not the monster that Fancy is making me out to be? Come on, Ethan. You have to know that I'm telling you the truth. You have to.
I don't want to debate Fancy with you anymore. I just need to find out if the DA is still going to seek the death penalty before I tell Luis.
Just let me escape. Once I find out who attacked you and killed Ray, I'll be free anyway. We can be together. And if you'll still have me.
Oh, I can't help you now.
So, Luis, word is you're going to get exactly what you deserve.
What do you mean? What have you heard?
Honey, we're here if you need anything.
Thanks, guys. Excuse me. Jessica, would you like to have coffee with me? It's my treat. No, I want to get home to my husband. Jessica, wait. Leave me alone. For Jessica, if we don't get through to her soon, I'm sure we'll lose her for good.
Ray gave me an envelope the night that she was killed. She said that if anything ever happened to her, that I should give it to you.
Okay.
Oh, no.
What?
Damn it, I don't have it with me. I had it out to bring, but I was running late. You know, it's at my apartment on the table. Here. This is my address. Come by when you're finished here, and I'll give it to you.
Thanks. I'll see you later.
Okay.
I wonder what Ray wants me to know.
Something tells me that the Blue Note is going to be needing a new bartender pretty soon.
We need to get you back to the hospital so Dr. Russell can examine you, okay?
Okay. Fox really is sick.
I'll let you know if there's any further news of our son.
Okay, and please thank Valerie so much for all her hard work. I mean, she finds so many leads in such a short amount of time. It's just amazing.
I meant what I said, Julie. Stay away from Eve. I'm not gonna let you take her away from me again.
It doesn't even really matter what I think, because if Luis did or didn't do it, I believe the truth is going to come out. Just like it's going to come out about you, Ethan, and the blackmailer.
Not if I marry Jared. But then I'll lose Ethan forever.
What?
It's from the blackmailer. Marry Jared.
Hey, I was thinking, instead of going back to the hospital to meet Judge Riley, why don't we just stay here and have Father O'Hara marry us?
Nope. The DA is not going to budge. They're going to seek the death penalty in Luis's case.
Oh, no.
I need to tell Luis what's happening. He needs to prepare himself mentally for this.
Isn't there anything else we can do?
Yeah, we can find the real rapist and murderer. But if this person is as smart as I think they are, they're not going to show up while Luis is in custody.
So Luis will look like he's to blame.
You know, I don't want anyone else to be hurt. But I wish this attacker would strike again so it would show that Luis was being set up.
That would help Luis, wouldn't it?
News is, the DA is seeking the death penalty for a certain rapist killer cop.
Oh, my God.
I'm innocent. In your dreams, Low Fitz. When the jury finds you guilty, they're gonna put you down like the rabid dog you are.